I suppose I have been a storyteller all my life. My earliest memories are ones of imagination, me playing inside my head. My mother, when asked what kind of child I was, would always say, a quiet boy, never any trouble, could keep himself entertained for hours. Those are the memories, entertaining myself for hours. Each one of us is a storyteller. I believe that to my core. Most don't know it, but sit with someone long enough and you always get a story. Maybe a moment from their life, maybe someone else's. Sometimes, if you watch real close, just their body language and eye contact tells all the tale that's needed. Once, when I was traveling in Greece, my friends and I slipped into this small tavern. Packed on a sunny day, large windows wide. We took a seat and ordered. Greeks aren't big on menus, at least none of the eating places we happened to visit. After a while, we noticed a popular booth way at the back. Dark curtains. Patrons and just people wandering in would line up at it, filing through, each taking maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes inside. My curiosity was piqued. I asked the waiter what it was all about. Turns out a local fortune teller used the booth as their storefront, and the lineups were her customers. I quickly took up a spot in the line, much to the chagrin of those I was with. It did not take long to get my chance, and through the curtains I slipped. It was a modest booth, the curtains thick velvet, maybe for effect. The table had a patterned cloth draped over it. There were exotic little trinkets scattered and brass incense burners, candles, and the most beautiful grizzled old woman hunched and waiting. I took the seat across from her. Turns out she didn't tell fortunes, she read palms. She asked for my hand, and I stretched it over to her. Her touch was gentle as she flipped my hands back and forth, tracking lines, nodding and mumbling to herself before speaking to me. You are warm and loving, loyal. You will see much success, she said. She pointed to a spot on my palm where a deep line broke and then started up again. You will experience illness and trials, but all will be righted. Her gray locks hanging down like a waterfall across her face. You will have 3 children. She placed my hand down and tapped the rim of a large mug on the table. I spotted the money inside it and stuffed a few bills down on top. She smiled and made sure I knew my time with her was over. Now, I'm not usually a believer of such things, but her words have been with me a very long time. Am I a success? That would depend on your definition. I do not have material wealth, but I feel successful. I have few regrets and am constantly moving life forward. Have I had health issues? Oh yeah. And these, I feel, are not quite done with me. She did say they were all to be righted, so that's a good thing. Now, righted might mean they won't kill me, and I'm fine with that. We'll just have to wait and see. As for children, I have 2. Not my own, but you'd never know it. The 3rd child could be my grandson, or it could mean something else entirely. Until I'm only dust again, I won't give up trying to guess that little mystery. And so there, another story. Just like you and your life. Filled with them, I bet. If you haven't already, I suggest telling someone about them. It's important to how we connect, to how we see ourselves and others. Stories are the thread of life. Weave often. Weave brightly and colorfully. Spread your blanket for all to see, for all to share.